I done tested the mic like 5 different times, so let's just get into it. Hi, my name is Chastity and welcome to my channel, Spirit of Chazzy. For today's video, I want to talk about procrastination. And yeah, honestly, I don't want to drag out the intro for too long like I have done in the past. So let's just get right into it. I'm going to break this video down into 3 parts. The first one being why we procrastinate and why I personally find myself procrastinating. The second one will be getting productive. The third one will be helpful practices. So yeah, let's just get right into the first one. Oh, and please make sure to like and subscribe as well, of course. So for the first bullet, why we procrastinate and why I personally found myself procrastinating, I want to talk about why I procrastinate first, and then I'll get into why other people procrastinate. But there are 2 main reasons that I find myself procrastinating a lot. The first one being how's it called again? Daydreaming. There's like a specific wording for it, but I don't really know how to say it. I'll just put it on the screen. But daydreaming. I daydream constantly, I'm not gonna lie, and I've been daydreaming for a while. Like it wasn't something that I did seriously in the past, but for the past couple of years I daydream on a daily basis. And I feel like out of both of the reasons why I procrastinate a lot, this one is one of the hardest ones to like get better with and get over, because it's like it's something that's in your head. It's something that you're like constantly doing and thinking about. Then also, I daydream sometimes without even realizing that I'm daydreaming. Like I'll daydream about something, then I realize after, and I'm like, oh my gosh. But yeah, daydreaming. Daydreaming isn't. I've said daydreaming so many times now, but it's not something that's necessarily a problem until it becomes a problem. Until it becomes something that you're like doing constantly and kind of something that kind of takes over your life a bit. And for me, I know it's a problem because I daydream. I spend time daydreaming when I could be spending that time like thinking about how I can get better mentally, or how I can put more energy into my YouTube channel and stuff like that. So I know it's a problem and it's something that I have been working on, but like I said, it's a little bit harder to work on. Now the second reason why I daydream a lot is my phone. I'm on my phone constantly. I'm not gonna lie, like even right now, I'm recording on my phone, but obviously yes, because I have to. But I'm on my phone constantly, and I lose a lot of time being on my phone. Because I'll even say it to myself, like I'm just gonna get on my phone for like a few minutes, then I'll do what I need to do. But I'll like, let's say I get on TikTok or something, I'll just scroll for what doesn't even feel like that long. And then I look at the time and hours have gone by. So yeah, I lose a lot of time. I lose track of time being on my phone. And it doesn't help that time has been going by really fast recently. Like it's December 30th right now, which is crazy. It's about to be 2026. So I'm about to graduate class of 2026. Yeah, I'm about to graduate, which is insane for me to think about, honestly. But yeah, it feels like Halloween was just last week. It feels like we were celebrating New Year's for 2025 like a month ago. But yeah, time has been going by fast, and I feel like I've been losing track of time because of it. Because let's say I'm putting something off because of procrastination, I'll be like, it's okay, I have time. And now look, it's literally the end of the year. So I don't know, it's crazy. But I spend a lot of time on my phone. But it is something that's easier to deal with than daydreaming, because it's actually something physical that I can just put away. So I'll just like put my phone away and spend time doing anything else. I try not to get on my phone first thing in the morning, but most of the time I do. I'm not gonna lie. But I try to get out of bed immediately, make my bed, because the way that you start your day is like the precipice for the way that the rest of your day will go. So I make my bed, wash my face, brush my teeth, all of that, and then I'll like meditate and either work out or do some yoga. I like interchange those two. But yeah, I love meditating in the morning because it just grounds me for the day and gives me like a positive attitude for the day going forward. And if I feel like it, if I'm like up for it, I'll journal. But it really depends. I'm not always in the mindset to journal like in the morning. So if not, I'll like journal at nighttime before I go to bed or like at some time throughout the day. Um, Sorry, I say a lot. I'm trying to get rid of like saying that, but it's kind of hard. But yeah, I that's what I do about my phone. The daydreaming thing is still kind of a work in progress. But if anyone has any tips for getting over daydreaming, please let me know. But yeah, I was about to say now why I think other people daydream. Now, just a quick disclaimer. Obviously, I don't know why everyone daydreams. I'm sure it varies from person to person. But these are just three main reasons why I feel like people tend to daydream a lot. Okay, so the first reason I think a lot of people tend to procrastinate is because of the fear of discomfort. So I already made a video about that, like how change can be uncomfortable. So if you want to hear more on that, you can go watch that video. But I definitely know that's probably one of the main reasons why people tend to procrastinate, is because you have to kind of like get out of your comfort zone in order to start getting better and healing. And that can be a very difficult thing to do. But yeah, I already made a whole video about that. I don't want to drag this video on too long talking about that. So yeah, go watch that video. Now, the second reason people procrastinate a lot could be the fear of meeting either your own expectations or others' expectations of whatever it is that you're trying to do or complete. Now, I feel like a lot of us, me included, whenever we have a goal, we tend to think about it a lot, obviously, which is a good thing. But I feel like a lot of us think about it and just keep it in our mind. Like we think about the steps to doing it and the end point of when it becomes whatever it is that you want it to become. But we never actually try to make it a physical thing. We never actually take that first step and start trying. We just kind of ruminate on it and just think about it, think about it, and think about it, think about it. But to that I say, wouldn't it be better to just start and mess up a few times than to not try at all? Because with this YouTube channel, for example, if I had never tried, I would always be thinking like, what if? What if I started? What if I just tried to put some videos out? Like, what if I just try? And I personally don't want to live in any what ifs. So, here I am. But yeah, and even if you do mess up a few times, which will probably happen, even if you stumble a few times, even if you fail a few times, it's all a part of the process. And if anything, it's a good thing because you're going to be learning things from those failures. The first time I tried recording this video, procrastination, and it didn't work out too well, I feel like it just taught me that I wasn't ready and that that's okay, because it's all a process and it's gonna come together on its own timing. The second time I tried to record this video and it was too long, I think that just taught me to like calm down more. Like it's okay to be excited and stuff, but just also make sure the video is like actually understandable. Third time, whenever my mic wasn't on the whole time, I think that just taught me to charge my mic. If I'm being honest, just put it on charger the night before I record. But yeah, I think if you're able to like take a learning lesson out of all of those out of every like mess up you have, it'll make you feel so much better instead of just feeling super down about everything. Because I would always feel so discouraged whenever it wouldn't work out the way that I wanted to, whenever a video wouldn't work out the way that I wanted to. It would just leave me feeling so discouraged. But now I know that all of that, it literally happens for a reason. It's not working out just because. Like, you probably still have a lesson that you need to learn, and that's why you had that mess up or that slip up. And then also, with every failure that you have, I don't really like using the word failure, but I don't know, with every slip up that you have, you're gonna learn how to do it better or how to do it differently. So you're gonna be growing as you mess up. You're gonna be growing. You're gonna be getting better and better at it as time goes on. So yeah, I don't know why my voice, like, it keeps going up, and that's so annoying. So I'm trying to like level it out to like the voice that I normally talk at, but it just keeps going up and up and up, and I feel like I can't control it. I try to bring it back down, and then it just sounds weird. I don't know. I don't know. And so yeah, expectations, like, screw everyone's expectations about how whatever you're trying to achieve should go. Just start at your own pace, obviously. Just start and just go. And whenever you have a slip up, whenever you mess up, just remember that there's probably something that you're going to learn out of that. So it's a good thing, you know. It's an opportunity for growth, and those are great opportunities in my opinion. Okay, now the third reason I think people procrastinate a lot is no goals or plans for your goals. Or ideas for your goals. So in regards to like not having any goals, I don't know, I feel like I have to make a separate video on that completely. But if you have a goal and you have no idea how to start, how to actually begin, I have plenty of advice for that. So for one, set a deadline. Now that, I know the idea of setting a deadline doesn't sound very great, honestly, but it's amazing in my opinion, because whenever you have a deadline set, and it doesn't have to be like a specific time, it can be a specific day if you want it to be. It makes it feel more serious, more real, and more like structured. Like that first video, like I was talking about, my first video, I re-recorded it so many different times, and when I started recording again, like some months after that, I gave myself a deadline on when I should record, when I should edit, and when I should post. And doing that made it feel so much easier in my opinion, rather than just having it be all over the place. So set a deadline at your own pace, obviously. If you want it to be a specific time, a specific day, a specific week, a specific month, just whatever works best for you. Now, secondly, write it down. Writing it down helps so much because it makes it becomes something that's tangible rather than just something that's in your head that you're just thinking about constantly. It becomes something that you can actually like look at, and it makes it feel so much more, real. So yeah, write it down, whatever it is that your goal is, and then follow that up with a list, which is the third one. A list. Make a list. And again, at your own pace, you can set it from the hardest task to the easiest task, the quickest to the longest task, like however you want it to be. Just make a list, because that'll make it easier as well, obviously, because now you have something to like actually follow. You can add to the list every day as well to make it longer and longer. But yeah, if you want, you can just start easy, then make it harder and harder and harder. But yeah, I like to do that. I like to make a list or a schedule for my days, like the night before or the morning of. I'll make a list or like a schedule for how I want my day to go. Then I'll just follow that, and it makes it so much easier than just thinking off the top of my head personally. So yeah, make a list. Okay, now lastly, do something every day to bring you closer and closer to your goal. Whether that's following your list or doing something that you thought of off the top of your head, just do something every day that'll bring you closer and closer to whatever it is that your goal is. And you could just start by trying to be more productive. Like you could start by just making your bed in the morning. Something as simple as that. Yeah, just at your own pace, just do something to help bring you closer to your goal. But yeah, once you make a plan for your goal, it gets easier to follow through. Starting is hard. Starting is the hardest part. But once you like get the groove into the groove of things, it gets easier and easier to maintain. So once you like finally have like a plan down, a list written down, a deadline set, all of that, it makes you feel so much more productive, and it makes it feel so much more easier to do and actually step outside of procrastination. And on top of that, while you're doing those things, it'll help give you more insight on whatever it is that your goal is. You gain more insight and more ideas every day. Like I'm getting new ideas for my channel literally every day. Like I'll just be doing something random and an idea will pop into my head. But if I was procrastinating, that might not have happened, you know? So yeah, just once you are able to like stay in that groove, you kind of start to gain more and more clarity and more insight as the days go on. Okay, now on to the second part of today's video, getting productive. This part will be pretty quick because I feel like I already listed some things, but just putting your phone away, making your bed in the morning, and just do hobbies that you enjoy doing. Like for me, I already said I like to learn dances, I like to draw, I like to read, just things like that. If you want, you can go on a walk. I haven't done that personally, but that's definitely something that I want to do. I just get a little bit nervous about, walking by myself. But going on a walk, I heard there's so many benefits to that. So I feel like that's something that I will do maybe sometime in the future. I also like to like sit in nature and just like enjoy the scenery kind of. It's always so peaceful to do that, and I feel like it brings me closer to myself as well. But yeah, I also like building Legos a lot. This Lego I was just playing with a little bit, but my mom bought me some Legos for Christmas. It's a 3-in-1, one of them being this guitar thing. It came with more flowers, but they came off. But I built this while watching a Barbie movie, and it was so fun to do. It's always so fun to just sit and enjoy a hobby that I enjoy doing, or something that you used to enjoy doing as well. I like watching things that used to give me a lot of nostalgia, or like watching things that I used to watch a lot because it gives me a lot of nostalgia. Um, like the Bratz movies, I love so much, especially Bratz babies. So I binge watched those movies a few months ago, and yeah, it was so fun. But yeah, just random things that you enjoy doing. And if you don't have any hobbies, just try something. Just try different things. Okay, so my brother just went to the store with my mom, and he literally never goes anywhere, so that was a little shocking to me. But anyways, I just went to go get my coloring book because I wanted to show you guys it. Sorry. I love this coloring book so much. Like this, I'm so glad that I found it. But it's like a fantasy, or like, yeah, an enchanted fantasy coloring book, and I really like things that look like pretty and like aesthetically pleasing, and I just really like it a lot. I haven't colored a lot in here yet. I colored a full page and gave it to my mom for Mother's Day, but besides that, I haven't completed a full page yet, because it's very like intricate. And ooh, this is where I ripped the page out at, but it's very like, it would take me days to complete just one page. unless I just sit there and color for the whole day. But yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Very pretty. Oh, look at this one. This is probably the very last one that I do. Anyways, yeah, I like that coloring look. Oops, just broke a Lego piece. Anyways, I'm getting so sidetracked. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, just find a hobby. Just start doing things. Like random things. Something is gonna click for you eventually. Something's gonna click, something's gonna hit. Just start doing random things. Maybe try doing something that you used to enjoy that maybe you lost touch of a little bit. Because I feel like that happens a lot. And we start to kind of lose touch of things that we used to enjoy as we get older. So maybe try something that you used to do a lot. But yeah, just do random things. You'll find a hobby. You'll find something that you enjoy. And yeah. Okay, now for the third point of this video, last but not least, helpful practices for not only stepping out of out of procrastination. I feel like I already listed some things for that, but helpful practices to, continue to maintain that rhythm and that productivity. Yeah, y'all get what I'm trying to say. But yeah, for the first one, journaling. I already mentioned that a lot in previous videos, and it will probably get brought up again in every video after this, along with meditation. But yeah, journaling, it helps with so many different things, and it can help you like keep track of your progress. Making a list and setting a deadline and all of that is kind of like a part of journaling in a way, because you're writing it down in a journal or on a paper or whatever. But yeah, journaling to like kind of help you keep track of your process, but also like it feels good to see that progress being made, to actually see it on paper, and it goes hand in hand with making a list. Whenever you make a list and you're like checking off things that you complete, it helps you seeing those things get completed and your list trickling down more and more and more. But yeah, something that helps with journaling is journaling prompts. And I will leave a journaling prompt in the description, but journaling prompts help a lot. I like journaling prompts a lot because honestly, it's kind of like guided meditation in a way. It's like it kind of guides you a bit if journaling is something that's not that easy for you to do. So yeah, following a journaling prompt about anything. It can be about anything. I'm sure you can find so many on Google, on the internet. You can search up journaling prompts for meditation or something like that. Second one is meditation, obviously. That will help you maintain. If you feel yourself falling back into procrastination, I feel like meditation is one of those things that help you pick yourself back up. Along with journaling, you can write it down, like how you're feeling. Like recently, I've been like falling back a little bit more, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Because another thing about journaling is like whenever you write down how you're feeling, like months later or a year later, when you look back on it, it's kind of fun to see how you were feeling that long time ago. I do that all the time. Like I'll look at things that I wrote down in my journal, like when I was 10 years old, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I was feeling that way. Like I've come such a long way since then. But yeah. Anyways, what was I saying? Meditation. Yeah, meditation. It helps with so much. If you feel yourself falling back into procrastination, do a meditation for positive energy or for procrastination or something. A guided meditation is always great to start with. You don't have to just start with music. I like to use music, but some days I'm not that up for it, so I'll just follow a guided meditation as well because it's way easier. But that's what I did a lot in the beginning because it was a bit hard for me to do meditation because my thoughts would run wild. But something that I learned about meditation is that the goal isn't to completely shut your thoughts off. Like if you have an intrusive thought, if you start thinking about something that you don't really want to think about, just acknowledge the thought, let it come through, and then let it go. Just release it. Trying to stop the thought and ignore it is just going to make it harder, and it's going to make you think about it more and more and more. So yeah, meditation helps a lot. Lastly is breath work. Mind you, these are all things to help you maintain productivity. Whenever you start stepping out of procrastination, these are just things to help you stay in that groove, But breath work, before you start to do something new, breath work is always a great idea. Like just taking a few deep breaths before you start something, whether it's big or small, just anything. Just breathing and grounding yourself into the moment. Just kind of getting yourself out of your head and overthinking helps a lot. It's just getting darker and darker. Oh my gosh. Should I turn this ring light on? Let me see how it looks. Okay, no ring light. That was way too bright. But what was I talking about? Yeah, breath work. Breathing before you start something new. I always do a bit of breath work before I press record on the camera because it still makes me nervous. I might get closer to the window or something because it's just too dark. Okay, new setting unlocked. We're literally just on my bed. Oh my gosh, you can see me in the mirror. Oh. But yeah, it was just too dark over there in that little corner. But yeah, let me just block the mirror. But yeah, breathing before you start something new. I always breathe before I press record on the camera because it's shaking a lot, but it still makes me nervous to record. Like it's still something that I'm getting used to. Goodness gracious. It's still something that I'm getting used to day by day. Like it's still like I still stumble over my words, repeat myself a bit. Like it's just something that I'm gonna have to get better with over time. But yeah, breath work, journaling, meditation, those are all great ways to help you maintain that productivity whenever you step out of procrastination. And yeah, that was weird. I pressed play, but it was like frozen. Anyways, that's it for today's video. I will leave some affirmations at the end, as always, of course, for you to say out loud, say in your mind, write down whatever you want to do with them. Same with the journaling prompt. I'll leave that in the description. Also, the books that I used to explain my knowledge on this topic will be in the description as well. Obviously, this all came from the heart because procrastination is something that I personally have dealt with and do still deal with from time to time. But I still wanted to expand my knowledge on the topic in general instead of it just being more personal as well. So those books that I used will be in the description. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, thank you so much. If anyone has any video ideas, please leave them down below in the comments. Anxiety and depression are still things that I want to make videos about, but that'll probably be like way down the line because I feel like I would have to get more personal for those videos, a little more deep. But we'll see. Maybe it'll come sooner than later. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It is getting super dark. I can barely see myself. It's getting so dark right now, but I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, I love you all. Bye.